Hi and welcome to my FAQ number 77. I'm Ola the Fairy and I'm here to bring you quality content. What's up? Oh. Torture. What's up everyone and welcome to my FAQ number 77. First of all, I'd like to say thank you to everyone who commented so nicely on my new single, Cerberus, that I uploaded past Monday. Thank you so much. I love you guys. The response has been amazing and it makes me really proud about myself that it seems that you guys like the song. This song was a little heavier than Pizza Hawaii and maybe a little bit more in the vein that you probably would suspect to hear from me. So there you go. Thank you so much for that. What's this? Oh wait. Okay, let's just go on with the questions. Great. Okay, first question. That didn't sound magical. Let's try this again. First question. Johannes Vidias Moro, how did you propose your wife? Did you play her Pantera riff? Yes, of course I did. No, we did what many adult Swedes would do, and we would take a decision together that we're getting married. So it's not like in the movies. I'm sorry, I don't really have a good story for you. We just decided that we would get married and we exchanged rings and then we kissed. Oh, beautiful Ola. Getting all the women in here, great. And that, when was that? 2003 I think. Louise, var det 2003 vi förlovade oss? She doesn't know either. So there you go. Great, Ola. Rick Sanchez. Hello, Ola. Have a great day. From Rick Sanchez. You know, it's the guy from Rick and Morty. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that some people are just in here to just wish me a great day. Thank you so much. Have a great day, you too. I have a good feeling about this Sunday, even though it's Wednesday. Black Sheep. Ola, did you see the trailer for the new Hollow Knight game, Silk Song? Yes, I did, and holy shit. You know, it's not often nowadays that I get excited for a game or a game release, but yes, since my favorite game of 2018 was Hollow Knight, seeing the sequel, Silk Song, coming out, makes me so happy. Great. I'm currently playing this, Metro Exodus, on my PC, which is an amazing experience, by the way, if you have an Ultra HD monitor with, what do you call it, ultra widescreen. It's really immense. The graphics are excellent. The characters need a little work. It gets a little awkward at times, but I'm playing this right now, but I cannot wait to play Silk Song, probably on the Switch. Hopefully they will release it on Switch at the same time as they release it for PC. So thank you. Yeah, it makes me really excited actually. So great. Recording audio? Yes, we are. Gary Hayway, good morning. When is the single cut going to be released? I don't know exactly yet. I've shown it before and I'm gonna show it again. Here it is. Guitar Day. My single cut. We don't know yet. I just thought it would be funny to tease about it, but it will probably be first half of this year at least. Stay tuned to a Solar Guitars website near you. There's only one solarguitars.com, by the way. Sebastian Weisse. Oh, hi Ola. I don't know why I say ooh, but I think he's a Swede because Weisse is a very, well, it could be German too, I guess. Hi Ola. We all know you gear in sound, but I want to know your gear towards cameras, microphones, lights, lenses, etc. Okay, great. Let me bring one of my cameras. So currently, my setup is consisting of 3 different Panasonic Lumix GH5. This is a GH5S. This is the only one I have. The one that I'm filming with right now is a regular GH5, and I have another one over there. So those are my main YouTube cameras that I use, and then occasionally I use the GoPro for, you know, something quick, and you know, and my iPhone as well. You know, the iPhone has a great camera as well, so you know, a lot of the vlogging stuff I do with the GoPro and my iPhone. That's it basically. But here in my studio, I'm using the Panasonic GH5, and the lenses that I have, this is a Leica lens, 12-60. I have this lens on all 3 cameras because it's a sick ass lens. And it's what comes with the cameras if you buy them expensive. Mics. This is a Rode microphone into a Rode, I don't know what you call it, but it's like a wireless thingamabob that's on the camera right there, and I have one, the transmitter here, and it kind of sucks. I personally prefer when you just hook it up like a Rode microphone into an iPhone and record. The quality is just way better that way. This microphone is kind of like picking up a lot of the noises around this. So not the best microphone, but it'll do for now. Lights, I'm using these, what do you call it? Aperture. This is a 120D, as in Dick. Cure Eclipse 11. Hey Ola, given that you prefer lyrics to be apolitical, I guess that you don't like Rage Against the Machine neither, right? Anyway, there's a band called Fever333. Oh, that's the worst band name I can ever say because it's a lot of threes in them. That can fill the void left by Rage Against the Machine. Try to give them a listen. They do speak about social injustice over simple group patterns and anthemic choruses. I'm a fan of Rage Against the Machine, but I mean their music is just so good that I don't really care that much about the lyrics. So Fever333, should I check it out? Oh no, they didn't. They burnt the police car. That's so edgy. Maybe that's what's needed for me to become cool. Shit. Holy shit. Actually sounds like Rage Against the Machine. Yes. This is cool. Okay, they're beating someone. Is that the cops beating him? Oh, it's probably about cop violence in the US. Okay. Well, sounds good. But yeah, I just listen to the music. I don't listen to the lyrics. I don't really care that much about lyrics. That's why my songs are about rabbits and shit. And dragons. Alexis Lysenko. Hi. How can I ask Ola a question? Dennis Schidester. You just did. Great job. Alexis Lysenko. That is not a question. Paul Leach. Guarantee that this question will be in the next FAQ. Yes! Paul Leach has got it right. Why are there so many unsubscribing people right now? Why is that? I think it's just because I released my new song. People hate it. Yes, you do ask questions in the comment section of the latest FAQ video. That's the only one I check. So make sure you're watching the absolute latest video before you do a comment. Otherwise, I won't see your question. Okay, thank you. Nordstrom 1990. Channel, will you be making a Solar Poplar with a Floyd Rose? Yes. Super critical. Ola, your new single Cerberus was absolutely killer. I may be way off the mark, but I have a feeling the first solo is played with a certain Dean guitar. Confirm, deny. Anyway, man, your videos and content have brought me back to playing guitar and inspired me to try new things in music. Good luck to you and your family and keep killing it. Oh, thank you so much, Super Critical. No, I didn't use the Dean guitar for that solo. I actually used, where is it? I used this guitar. When I recorded the album, I didn't have a 7-string Floyd. We do have one now, the Morbid Angel Daniel Vadim Vaughn signature guitar, which has a 7-string and a Floyd. So I recorded on this. Hey, cool, huh? Hosea. Hey, Ola, what do you think about Eluveitie? Or is it Eluveitie? Eluveitie. Eluveitie. I think they're excellent. Very melodic, very cool, and Jonas Wolf, the guitar player, is playing solo guitars now. Thank you so much, Jonas. I love you. Elias Altman. For Riff of the Day, can you do something in E standard? I made something in E standard 2 FAQs ago. It was the Pizza Hawaii song. So go check that one out, please. It's like people kind of expect me that I'm always playing 7 strings and drop D and D standard and drop C and drop A and drop double A. Come on, man. I'm playing a lot of standard E songs. Okay? Thank you. Positive Ola. Okay, let's get back into positiveness. Can I get a subscriber for that? Hello. Philip Leander. What's up, Ola? This arrow in your desk, since you're... Oh, arrow to the knee. No, it's arrow to my desk. Oh, shit. That's... wow. Wow. Did you drop the Apollo 8? Is it better? I'm looking forward to get one of this, but I don't see many reviews about the interface. If you could show us a little bit about the sound quality and what you think about it, it would be great. Okay, so I had an Apollo 8 rack UAD interface before, but it broke, and then I sent it to repair, and then I sold it because I got an Apogee Ensemble instead. Thank you, that's the subscriber I was waiting for. I bought the UAD Arrow basically as an interface for me to use during clinics and workshops, so I can have a very small gigging solution. And I'll be using this. I used this in China, I used it in Russia, and it's incredible for what I'm doing. The inputs are great. I could definitely see myself recording DI guitar with this. But right now, it's just sitting on my desk being plugged in so I can use my UAD plugins, even though I'm using my Apogee Ensemble here at home. But I definitely recommend the UAD Arrow. It's an excellent interface that sounds absolutely awesome. Voical9, hey, what does the S and R in Solar stand for? Swedish word today. So the S in, obviously Ola in Solar, Ola, that's my name. S and R, söt röv. So it's söt Ola röv, röva. So it's Solar sweet Ola ass. Schizophrenic, get on Twitter. I am on Twitter, and Twitter is the worst platform ever, and I have such a problem of making it growing. Maybe it is because I don't post there, because I think it's a shitty ass platform. Okay, how many followers do I have? 9,101. I think I've had 9,000 since like 2012, something like that. What do I even post anything here? Okay, I'm gonna post something here right now. Okay, tweeted today. Shout out to all my FAQ viewers. Okay, tweet. But the hell? What? Look, it's just fucking text, but it's still kind of uploading the text. Oh, excellent app. I love you, Twitter. Excellent. Great. I'm going to be there every day now. Okay, still waiting, by the way. It's been a minute. Marcus Bleak, hey Ola, can you go into more detail on how you have your guitar recording stuff set up? I tried recording my guitars before using a PreSonus audio box and some impulses, but it sounds like crap. I recently bought the Fortin Nameless pack, and again, I sound like crap. Granted, I'm a shitty guitar player, but at least when I hit the strings, it should sound decent. I'm using active pickups, and I'm wondering if I need a reamp or DI box or whatever. I've always been a strong believer in that the less shit you use, the better. So I've always been about using as little stuff as possible, and with the little stuff that I'm using, I make sure it's the absolute best sounding. So, you know, I've always been a huge advocate for Apogee interfaces, you know, the small ones, they have the Apogee 1, and now also the UAD Arrow, because both Apogee and UAD, their inputs, the high resolution, the high Z inputs that they have, is more than enough to record a guitar or DI signal. And so you don't need a DI box anymore for that matter. I just record everything straight into the audio interface. It's guitar, it's a good cable. Make sure it's a good cable. Make sure that your guitar is soldered right and the pickups are okay. Good cable into the interface. That's it. That's all you need to do. And usually on my interface, I go for like 0 gain for the inputs, because that's just more than enough. I think simplicity is the key. And when people start using too much stuff, it gets overly complicated, and usually it doesn't sound right. I personally made a lot of experiments, and I've seen that the absolute best signal to noise ratio is when you plug your guitar into a really good input of a good audio interface. And also something that also could interfere is the power in your room. So make sure you have a grounded outlet that you connect everything to, and you can clean stuff like that up with a Furman power conditioner. So that's it. Good luck, buddy. Anton Saxapov. Anton Sakharov, but it was funny. Okay, Old Englund, the slayer of Cyrillic. Let's do this. Let's do your name. Naben Toyapov. Naben Toyapov. Great, Old Englund, Cyrillic. Getting so many friends in Russia right now. Johan Wengbo, how many vinyl copies are in the first pressing? I decided to go for 500 vinyls in the first pressing, and then we'll see. Maybe I'll make it limited. I don't know yet. He's talking about my solo album, Master of the Universe. Pre-order of the day, up here. Greg Genty guy. Hello, Ola, do you see yourself covering any other Dream Theater songs? Or if not, what about one by Periphery? No. The problem with the Dream Theater or Periphery songs is my skill. You know, I see kids that are doing a great job with the coveries of peripheries. Great, a new word of the day, coveries. That's when you cover periphery. You know, I like to... Your tweet could not be sent right now, and it's been saved as a draft. Oh, great tweet. Try again. Oh, come on, you can do it. You can do it. Almost there. Ooh, it's almost there, guys. Twitter, great. Maybe a simpler Dream Theater song would be up my alley. We'll just have to see. Alex Campbell, Ola, what do you think of the new Dream Theater songs that are coming out? How excited are you for the new album? Bonjour from freezing snowy Canada. Okay, to be completely honest, I wish you could see the hair flowing around here in 4K. I'm gonna be completely honest, I didn't really have that much of an expectations for this album because I was not a big fan of the previous album. What was it called? Was it The Ascension? You know, that opera thing that they made just wasn't my thing. I did not like that album at all. Because I'm now a metal reviewer, because like 2 or 3 years ago I made a Meshuggah album review. I'm now on the list to like a review list, so I get albums early, and I received the album a couple days ago, and I was like, okay, maybe I'll do a review video. So I listened to the album, and I'm like, holy shit, it's actually pretty good. And I think it might be one of the best rhythm tones John Petrucci has ever had. And some of the songs are straight up like, oh, holy shit, that's some good-ass riffing right there. So I'm gonna give it a couple more listens. And the singles that they put out, they were kind of like, meh, you know, they were okay. Not really necessarily the Dream Theater that I'm used to, you know, the old Images and Words and all that. But that's fine. I mean, it's a band, they've been around forever, they evolve, and, you know, you get your own, you know, your tastes changes and whatnot. That's fine. But there are other songs on there that are incredible, I must say. So I think it was released this past Friday. Go check it out, the new Dream Theater album. You know, I listened to Dream Theater since Falling to Infinity was actually my first album. But you know, Images and Words and Awake, Scenes from Memory 2. Oh, holy shit! So many good albums. Falling into Infinity, Falling into Infinity. It's a great album. Great. AIC68, love you, Ola. Reminder, it's been more than 14 days challenge. Also, did you write the solo work to Zombie Blood Curse from S 6 Feet Under? Oh shit. I don't know. Let's find out. Did I record? Maybe I did actually record a bunch of solos on the other songs that were not mine. Let's investigate. Ola, investigate the error. Ouch! Oh, that's me playing, that's for sure. It's probably my solo because I would never, you know, try to record someone else's solo. Yeah, it's definitely my shitty ass solo on there. Okay, maybe I have more solos on there. It's just I forget shit like this. I did, yeah. You know, I wrote a couple of songs for the album, but I definitely did not remember me playing solos on the other songs. But there you go. Thank you for reminding me. That's excellent. Jonathan Harris. Ola, man, I need you to do a riff of the Haunted Dead on Arrival riff. I wanted to learn it since Rock Band. Man, I'm begging you. That was 15 years ago. Shit. Oh, 5+ subscribers. That means that the internet has gone back to business. And while I was gone, I got 5 subscribers. I've never seen that before. Where the hell am I? There you go. Okay, let's do a riff of the day. Riff of the day. Oh, someone's been recording a solo. You can see it when one of these bullshitters are on there. You know what consumes my thoughts nowadays? I'm just rambling while I'm hooking up all my stuff here. You know, I'm just thinking about my house and all the cool shit that I'm gonna do in my man cave. I'm just thinking about that all the time. I just want to be there. I love my room and I love this apartment, but I want to be there. Okay, Ola, do we have audio? No. Why? I'm following it. Am I stupid? Oh! Okay, let's turn on and off again. Men vad fan visar då? Hallå? Oh, yeah. Okej, bra. Ta den här då. Nu, bra. Fan. Okej. Varför låter inte den här då? Okay. Success. Fuck it. That took a while. So, DOA. The Haunted. So, quick. Something like that, I don't remember. Boom, hey you. Your new album is going to be in Apple Music eventually, right? Yes, it's going to be available on all streaming platforms. Okay, so don't worry, it's going to be out there. Just haven't decided on the release date yet. Per Norberg, Ola, you're awesome in every way, on every level. Thank you so much. Fuck, people are just, they're licking my balls. But please get rid of that gaming chair of yours. Can't watch your vlog since I can't stand looking at it. Lol. What the fuck is wrong with my chair, man? Can't watch my vlogs. I mean, when I'm vlogging, I'm not in this room. I'm out touring or whatever. So you can't even see the chair there. I mean, your question does not... It's not a question. But your comment here doesn't make any sense at all. So, thank you. Hans can toss. Is that a goddamn Volvo pen you're playing with? Also, I have a Volvo pen. Oh, we could be brothers. Where's the pen? No, this is a XL Hotel Tokyo. It's a pen I stole from a hotel in Tokyo. So, no, we cannot be friends. I am Kamet, all of the salesmen. I got an idea and a comment. Put a feature on your Solar site where people can vote which guitar they like. They can vote only once per guitar, maybe using email address as input prior to voting, and then you can determine which guitars are in demand. Oh, that's an excellent idea, except that you guys have no fucking idea what you want. I know what you want. And Ola, I'm just kidding. Oh, look at that. Sorry. It's a great idea. It's just that we'll just see about that. Darkmind, can you tell us how much you paid for the new house? No. Why would I? Why would I tell you that? That's stupid. All I can say is that me and my wife, we have no chance in hell or heaven to buy a house where we live right now. So for us to buy a house outside of Stockholm, it's a lot cheaper for us to do it like that than to buy our own house here. So all I can say is that we paid a shit ton of less money getting a house outside of Stockholm. Jason Day, all of you write the bass guitar music in your songs, and if you do, what bass guitars do you like to use? I do. Oh, people are so kind and enabling. Yes, I do write all the bass in my songs and all the music, and you know. So this is the bass I use. It's a Warwick Corvette, and oh, it's dusty as hell. I don't know if you can see that. And it sounds absolutely sick, I must say. I love this bass. So if you want a good sounding bass, Warwick Corvette. And thank you. Yes, I do write my own bass. You know, do bass players really exist? Isn't the bass player just, you know, the guitar players that got rejected? Warren Fox, have you ever considered that you might be offending Whammon subscribers by calling them Whammon? No, actually not. Maybe we can make a petition. If you're a female subscriber and you get offended by Whammon, the word Whammon, not other Whammon, make a comment and let me know what you think. I had no idea if it was a problem or not. If people have a problem with me calling them Whammon, maybe I should stop, or maybe I just don't care what you guys think. Okay, great! Octavia Molina Shaw. Hey, Ola, has someone mistakenly thought you were a Whammon in public? No, it has not happened, but there was a kid once that said, pointed at me and said like, hey mom, that guy looks like a Whammon. I wanted to punch him so bad, but you know, it's illegal to punch children in Sweden. Which I guess is good, but you know, still, I hate that little fucker. Mr. Piedciel. Hey Ola, I must admit, you are the only YouTuber I turned my ad blocker off for. Oh, that's nice. Order your masterpiece in January and can't wait to get my copy. Love your singles from your new solo, and I wonder, is Master of the Universe the title of the album, or is it temporarily used for the singles? Thank you so much. You don't have to turn off the ad blocker. just to watch my videos. It's fine, okay? If you want to support me, you can pre-order my album. That's a great way of supporting me directly if you want to, you know, just give me your money, because I know you want to. But yeah, you don't have to turn on your ad blocker for me. It's fine. Thank you so much for that. Yes, the album is called Master of the Universe. And I think it's a great name. The Cleatis. Hey, Ola, congrats on the new house. Great question. Looks like a great place for you and your family to make new memories. You bought the extra lot. Cool. You ever think about building a separate detached dwelling for a studio? You could still convert attic into guest rooms. Then you could be loud in the studio when you had guests. Love the channel, man. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. Yes, the extra lot is for me somewhat of an investment. Right now, getting that extra piece of land just makes sure that no one builds on that land, so I have a good view going. But also, in the future, I might build another house there and, you know, see it as an investment and, you know, sell it off. And thank you. I don't think I need a full house for my own studio. It's not like I want a big recording studio or something like that. I just want, you know, I want a little bigger room than this, and, you know, I can do a lot in a small room like this. I just need more room so I can fit more amplifiers in there. I don't need a full-size house to build a studio. So I will still make it in the attic. But maybe I'll make another house when I have money, which right now I don't have any money. And that was the last question. Guys, thank you so much for watching in, and I feel like this was a really good FAQ. And I hope you thought so too. And if you haven't already, pre-order my album. Pre-order today, it's up here. And also, oh, Folklore Day, shit. What's up? I always forget something. Okay, what's this? Ooh, Naked Whammon. Should we do the Naked Whammon? Oh, okay, oh, it's the elves. But they don't look like the shitty ones in Lord of the Rings. They look awesome, like this. What's that? That's a king of the elves on a ferret. Not safe for work. That's an ass right there. Okay, great. Elves. Oh, shit. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you have a question, please put them in the comment section of this video. And thank you for all the support. I truly mean it. And it makes me warm and fuzzy on the inside when I see you guys comment on my music. And, you know, thank you so much. It really comes from my heart. Thank you so much for being a subscriber on my channel. I really appreciate it. And with that said, thank you. I was about to say fuck you, but no. You don't deserve that today. I feel good today. So great. Just thank you guys, and fuck you in the next one. Great.